Alright, this is part 6. Part 5 you saw me unstick the engine. Part 4 you saw me take off the rocker arms and the push rods. And now I'm doing a valve job. But this kind of engine, you can't take the valve, you can't take the head off. The nuts down there, you take the whole jug off. That's why it's called the jug head engine. If you wonder what you're looking at, those are valves that stick in the engine, in the head. You take them out one at a time in a thing called a valve cage. I took out 11 of them. There's 12. There's only one I didn't get out yet. I figured I'd make a video of doing it. This is what a valve cage looks like. There's the spring you see sticking out the top. The valve is at the bottom. The gas goes in or out. In the case of this one, it goes out. This is an exhaust one. The intake ones are bigger. No, that's exhaust. That's exhaust. Come on. Okay. It's bigger. It's a exhaust. The intake valves are a little bit bigger. The otherwise are the same. I marked each one so when they do a, here's my head. When they do a valve job, they'll know which one is which. I don't know if it matters. But as you can see, let me tell you how I got most of them out. There's a tool here called a Buffum tool. It's a 100-year-old tool, and I worked it and I broke it. You're supposed to turn that grabs onto the spring, but that thing's broke off. That right there is the part of the tool that broke off. I got it on the spring. And hooked up to a chain, which is hooked up to my engine hoist. I got it on the 1.5 ton setting. If I put 1.5 tons of pull on that valve, we should take it out. The rest of them, they came out. Some were easier than others, but I probably figure it takes a lot to pull these things out. Let's get to doing that now. Well, before I do that though, I'm going to show you about these are the cage nuts. You got to take these cage nuts out to get to the cages. They take these cage nuts out. There's no tool for it. The exhaust cages are smaller, the intakes are bigger. That nut came out. I had to make a tool for it. I made my own. This is out of a socket. That goes on there. Alright, let's put that in. Then the one for the intake is a little smaller. It fits on there. That's really hard. You got to push. It took 3 guys to get them off each other. Alright, so that's what the cage nuts are all about. This is the inside, this is the top, where that tool grabs on. See the tool? I made that tool from a socket set. See? And they screw right in like that. Once you get the cage nuts off, you can pop the valves out. Alright, let's do that now. Let me pop that valve out. Okay, here we go. I got it set up on the valve cage. I got that vice grip on there because that piece of metal tends to make sure it's on right. You ready? Pull this out. Lifting the car up. It's basically almost lifting the car off the ground. Something's got to give, baby. Really? Well, one more. 2 more. Something's got to give. Woo! Something gave. There's the ring. Valve cage is over there. Woo, baby. I had the car almost in the air.